Hey everybody, thought I'd update everyone on the Blazer. So I painted the grill, painted the bow tie blue. That's Mitsubishi blue for a Mitsubishi Raider. Painted this cowl section for the rad support, the air cleaner. We did the wheels. And I touched up that bottom section that was already black, and basically taken a chapter out of every crappy used car salesman book. Just paint everything. If it's rusted, paint it. So that's kind of what I'm doing, because I don't plan on selling this or nothing right away. We're actually I'm actually trying to get it going for my oldest daughter to drive to work and school. She's showing interest in driving it, so we'll see. I'm going to throw some paint on the trailer hitch yet, and I got to paint this mirror because the other one's black. And we got to fix this window. It's off the track, so that should be a pretty decently easy fix. Needs exhaust still, and the rear end is leaking, so we got to get the gasket for that. Otherwise it's pretty good to go. And pretty good to go. But yeah, this mirror is black. I cleaned it out. I got most of the straw out of it. And heck of a runner, fires right up. Still got to detail this section of the truck. I'm going to throw some cleaner on the valve covers and stuff and clean it up. I don't necessarily want to spray in here. I was going to take it to the car wash and power spray the engine bay, but there's so many electronics and things in here, I might not do that. Let's just get some cleaner and some rags and wipe off the valve covers, and stuff you can see. And we have to fix the heater. The heater still don't work. The wiring for it's right here. And this little prong down here is actually bent off, so this blower motor's got to be replaced, and then this piece here, we got to replace the switch for it. So that's it. Just do a nice short video today. And with this truck's coming along nicely. I was going to get a new grill for it, but I decided we're going to go as cheap as absolutely possible on this thing. I don't want to throw too much more money into it. So I just painted these. This is the old grill that was chrome. I painted it, and then where it's split right here, I just zip tied an X, zip tied in there. But yeah, I used to own a Mitsubishi Raider, which is based on the Dodge Dakota, and I bought some touch-up paint for it, and this is what I painted that bow tie. I also hit some rust reformer on that plate on the bottom that I think this truck was used as a plow at some time or something. It's got this giant plate on the front of it. So I hit that with some rust reformer, and yeah, well, just got to do that mirror and that trailer hitch yet, and I think we'll be good to go. And I might hit a junkyard and see if I can find this piece that goes here. Otherwise, I might get creative with some dryer venting, because like I said, I'm I'm going as cheap and hacky as I can. I don't want to throw a ton of money into this truck at all, and I think I'm at with the price of the truck. I think I'm right at about $1,000, give or take, like 20 maybe. So I think I got about 1,000 into this thing. I bought it for $850, and I think I got about $150, $200, something like that into parts. So just gotta clean it up, and we're gonna replace these lines too at some point if they're cheap, because they're leaking. They're leaking oil, so we'll have to do that at some point, but depends on how long we keep this truck, I guess. But I've dumped a lot of new parts into it, so but yeah, it's coming along nicely, I think. And it's going to be a good driver for a teenager who is only going to be going around town with it. She's going to be driving it to school and to work, and that's it. So I think we're doing all right. I tried to still hemming and hawing on painting this thing, and kind of the white's kind of growing on me. I might just take some steel wool to these rust stains and clean it up a little bit. This roof rack, I took the lights off of it, and they didn't work anyway. I chested them out, and this roof rack's just on here. I tried to get it off. It takes a T30 Torx bit. I broke 3 of them trying to loosen that up. So I mean, they just broke. The screws are fine, but the Torx, they just busted. So I'm like, well, I guess that stays. And I also busted a Torx bit trying to get this bracket off for the spare tire carrier. So I'm just not going to worry about it. And as far as the spare tire rack, I want to put one back on it, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think a guy originally got taken off because of this hole right here. And like I said, I'm not that worried about the body on this thing. So we're gonna, because this is Michigan. It's beyond savable at this point. This body, anyways. I mean, well, at least money wise. I mean, you could save it if you wanted to really put the money and time into it. Yeah, you could save it, but I'm not going to. This thing's been relegated to basically a winter beater, teenage mover, typical basic transportation. That's what it is. So I might throw a little paint on these rust holes, clean up the body a little bit, but I'm not going to do any major work to it. The truck's just not worth it. If it was in better shape, maybe, but it needs, like, every panel on this thing's rotted out. So like I said, I'm just gonna toss some black paint on some stuff and color. That's it. And because the original plan for this truck was I was going to paint it army green. I was going to throw a small block in here, but the more I mess with it and the more I see it needs, the less I want to do it. So this ain't the project car, is what I'm getting at. This is not the project car. This is a get my daughter to work and school car, and something for me to mess around with on the weekends. This is the project car is coming. My heart lies in the Ford Crown Victoria. That's what I really want. I owned 11 of them. Between Town Cars, Marquis, and Crown Vics, I've owned a total of 11 Panther bodies. I love those cars to death. That's the project car. So I've been really looking for a good Crown Vic or Grand Marquis with really good bones, and that's the car we're gonna fix up. This old Chevy truck, it's cool, and I like driving it. It's fun to drive, but it's not the project vehicle. It's too rotted out. I mean, it needs everything. It's been hacked, and was used on a farm. So we get a winner out of it. I'm happy, you know. And we're gonna work on the Dodge, of course, and wait for my opportunity to get a Vic, and I'm going to work on the Grand Prix when it becomes available for me to work on. So that's it. But looks like I got a crusty brake line down there, so I may have to look into that. But yeah, the ABS is just all kinds of boogered. I don't know who cut it up, but I'm just gonna leave it there. And it is what it is. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be the video for today. I just want to show you guys where we were with it, but it's coming along nicely. I think it looks a heck of a lot better than it used to. It was all dirty. And let me get the hood down. Yeah, it was all dirty and crappy, and there it is now. Looks a lot better. It's going to be a great little winter truck, I think. So, with all that said, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.